What's up, everybody? At last, I am back. I hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving break, and I hope everybody had a great Black Friday sale. I hope it was safe because I did watch on the news a couple people got trampled. So I hope everybody has safe Black Friday. Um, but it's Monday. We're back to the drama that is General Hospital. But before I start with this episode, I have a few announcements to make pertaining. Well, three of them are pertaining to General Hospital, but one is not. Um, as everybody should know, Trey is leaving Port Charles. His time in Port Charles is coming to an end. Thank God. Because his character is kind of pointless in Port Charles at the moment. So Trey will be leaving General Hospital. I'm not sure when, but I'm sure it'll be soon. Tonight on CBS. I hope everybody checks out Hawaii 5-0. It comes on tonight on CBS at 10 o'clock. And the reason why I'm asking y'all to check it out is because our girl, Vanessa Marcel, aka Brenda Barrett, will be guest starring on tonight's episode. So check it out. Um, Also, we need to vote. We need to vote for Kelly Monaco in Dancing with the Stars. She got to win Dancing with the Stars, y'all. We got to make sure she win this year. She got to beat him. She got to win Dancing with the Stars. Um, I also read a spoiler that Sonny Corinthos is going to have somebody from his past come to Port Charles. Hopefully it's not another illegitimate child. Hopefully it's not another woman. Well, it probably will be. Or maybe another enemy. Who cares? But I do have some bad news. This is not for General Hospital, but this is for another soap opera. Primetime soap opera. Everybody should know this soap opera is called Dallas. One of my favorite primetime soap operas of all time, Dallas. Larry Hagman. He played the legendary J.R. Ewing, the former CEO of Ewing Oil. J.R. Ewing has passed away over the holiday break at the age of 81. He passed away because of complications from cancer. I just want to say rest in peace to Larry Hagman, one of the best goddamn actors in the world. J.R. Ewing is one of the best characters I've seen. So diabolical. I love Larry Hagman as an actor because you want to know what? He was the best fucking actor on Dallas I've ever seen in my life. True icon. And we're losing a lot of icons right now. But like I said, rest in peace, Mr. Larry Hagman. Now it's time to get on with this episode. General Hospital has been on 10. Let me just tell you something. Dave, Frank, Ron, y'all been stepping up y'all motherfucking game. I got two poll questions today for this episode. I'm going to ask the poll questions right now. So I suggest y'all write these two questions down. One. Okay. Sorry about that. Somebody was calling me. My poll question. Who do you think will reading was better? Edward's will reading or Asa Buchanan's will reading? Which one do y'all think is better? My personal opinion, Edward's will reading was the best. Second poll question. Do you think Tracy will be removed as CEO of ELQ? Now, let's get on with those were my two questions, my two poll questions. Let's get on with this fucking episode because I loved every fucking second of it. I swear I did. I loved it. By every, seriously, I did not skip not one scene on this episode. It was the best. Oh my god, where the fuck do I start? Let me start with Sam. And Christina and Molly. Where the fuck has Molly been at? That's my girl, y'all. I've been missing Molly. I ain't really been missing Christina like that because of the actress. So I ain't really feeling that actress. I'm sorry. I mean, she been trying to step up her game and stuff like that, but she still just sucks to me. Because of those dumb facial expressions she makes. She looks like a retard when she make those facial expressions. She needs some real mandatory more acting classes. Anyway, I'm just saying. Danny, I swear, I don't know why I just start busting out laughing every time I see that baby. He reminds me so much of Jason. Like, he's so quiet, proper. Like, he just don't be giving a fuck about life. He just be sitting there in his own world. Like, I love that about him. Like, he's so quiet. Like, he's kind of mysterious, like, because he's just so damn quiet. I swear, I would love to see what he gonna be like when he get older. Um, that is the most quietest baby I've ever seen. I have a problem though. How come that baby don't wear no shoes? He don't never wear shoes. He always wearing socks, and he got some big feet for a little baby. I'm just saying. But I can understand why Sam don't want to waste no money on no shoes. I mean, hell, his feet can't touch the floor yet. So I'm just saying. But Sam, I love her. That's my girl, and I feel real bad for Sam. Like, this is like the most hardest shit she ever went through. Like, she just lost her husband, and now she got to raise her son by herself, and she's still holding out hope that her husband gonna come back. And I know Jason coming back. I know he is. I just feel so sorry that Jason, Emily, couldn't be at that funeral. They died. Well, Jason's not dead. I always held out hope, praying that Emily wasn't really dead either, but you never know. It's a soap. Anything can happen. But yeah, Sam, that's my girl, and you already know Sam is about to hit that jackpot. I need to talk about this will first. I really do need to talk about this will. Oh, first, before I talk about that, let me just say something about Ned. I am so fucking tired of Ned already. Like, I was kind of happy when he came back and stuff like that. But every time he opened his mouth now, he just pissed me off. Like, shut the fuck up with this rivalry that you got with AJ. Like, it is so played out and dead. Y'all been doing that ever since y'all was teenagers. Stop it. The fuck, yo. Keep talking about, oh, he got an ankle monitor, oh, he's a disappointment. Ned, shut the fuck up and take your ass back to London. You're the disappointment. The fuck? You ain't been that good of a father to Brooklyn either. So what the fuck? You ain't got, who the hell is you to judge anybody? You ain't so goddamn perfect. You married some bitch when you was still married to Lois. So you is not perfect, motherfucker. Go sit down somewhere. Seriously, Ned, do not start to piss me off, because he really starting to act like he Tracy now, like a little Tracy Jr., snapping at every member of his family, and it's getting on my fucking nerves. Edward is fucking dead. This is the time where y'all stick together and pull together and be a family. Not the time to talk shit about everybody past fucking mistakes. Like, seriously, like y'all never made no mistakes. Now let me get on with this will reading. Can I just say this? Diane looks so fierce today, like always. I love me some Diane whenever. She is so funny. And I love the way everybody told Tracy to shut up, like seriously, because she just kept running her mouth like throughout the whole wedding ceremony, talking about, can you hurry up and read the will? I'm like, bitch, all you care about is $1. Shut up. God, sitting here decked out in jewelry and shit with diamond earrings, a diamond necklace on. I'm like, that's all you care about is the almighty dollar. Stupid ass. But let me just give y'all a quick review of this will. If I get something wrong in this will, please correct me, because I'm trying to remember who got what, how many shares everybody got, and who got it. But before I say this, let me just say this. Deep down, I feel Edward knew AJ was alive, because it's a certain clause that he put in that will where he said, to my living grandchildren specifically. Why didn't he just say to my grandchildren, da 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 da? But he said to my living grandchildren. And a piece of me think he knew AJ was alive. Anyway, so here's the will. Here's the will reading. I took notes. I don't know if I'm correct or whatever. I'm trying to remember. To his living grandchildren, which includes Sky, Ned, Dylan, Jason, AJ. To his living grandchildren, he left 12% apiece of ELQ shares. He left 12% apiece. To his great grandchildren, which includes Michael, Daniel, Brooklyn, Lila Ray, and Maya, he left 6% apiece of ELQ shares. He left Alice 5% of ELQ stock. He left Monica 5% of ELQ stock. So pretty much what that means is Tracy don't have any shares. I'm confused about certain things though. Didn't Carly, when she divorced Lorenzo Alcazar 6 years ago or 7 years ago, didn't she get 30% of ELQ stock? What happened to the 30%? Edward has 60% controlling interest at ELQ. Tracy just said she had 40%, so that's 100% of the company if you combine those shares. What happened to Carly's 30% of ELQ? Because if you go on Google and type in the Quartermaine family, it says Carly is currently a 30% shareholder, an employee, well, not an employee of ELQ, but a 30% stockholder. And they said Monica was a stockholder. So I don't know how all that worked out. Like, what happened to their stock? Carly shares. What happened to those? But anyway, I was so happy when I love the look on Tracy's face when she was saying down that her stock was dropped to 10%. Now that she had to split the shares with Monica, she talking about, why do I have to share my shares with Monica? I love what Monica said. She was like, I had to share my house with you all these years. I was like, I know that's right. And now apparently, so Tracy don't have any stock at ELQ, which means all those shareholders, AJ, Alice, Monica, Sky, they could all combine their shares and fire Tracy because they all got the shares. They could fire her as CEO. As far as Jason's stock is concerned, his 12%, I'm sure that's automatically going to go to Sam. That's going to, because she's his next of kin. So that's going to go to Sam. And what pissed me off about Tracy the most on today's episode is that when they mentioned Michael name and Sky name and AJ and all of them, she kept objecting to everything. But when she heard her son's name, Ned and Dylan, were getting shares, she didn't say shit. So I'm like, you honestly think when Edward died, he was going to leave all of his shares to you and your kids and nobody else? Bitch, get your life. I am so sick of Tracy. She act like she's the queen bee of the Quartermaine family, because bitch, you're not. Edward loved his entire family. That includes Maya, Sky. Just because Sky biologically isn't a Quartermaine, legally she's a Quartermaine, which means it counts. Just because Michael is a corinthos legally, he's biologically by blood a Quartermaine. So he is a part of the fucking family, and I'm glad Michael got 6%. So Tracy need to shut her fucking ass up. When Diane mentioned her kids in the will, that bitch ain't say shit. But when she mentioned everybody else, she got mad and all pissy about it. Bitch, shut the fuck up. But here's another thing that I'm confused about. I'm confused about the money. So he left his entire fortune, all of his money, to charity. He left 50% of his money to charity and another 50% to PBS. So Big Bird gets Quartermaine money and Tracy don't. I laughed. Like, how does that work? So that means all his money went to charity in a TV show? Wow. I wonder who's gonna be the next CEO. But anyway, I love that will reading. I think this will reading was better than Asa will reading personally, because Edward threw me for a fucking loop. I was like, yo, this will was the bomb. I was like, he did his thing with this will. But when Diane gave her that Lila's pickles, remember those? I used to love that stuff. Lila's pickles. Them shits look good though. Finally, somebody shut Tracy ass up. I had a feeling Edward wasn't going to leave Tracy nothing. I had a feeling with that because she's too power hungry. Personally, I think Edward didn't trust Tracy to run ELQ because he didn't want to give her all that power. That's like on All My Children when Adam Chandler left town. He gave Chandler Enterprises to Scott because he knew JR couldn't run that company. And at the end of this, and at the end of the series, Jr. proved everybody right. He was just too much, and I think Tracy is the same way. She's power hungry. That's all she cares about. But anyway, I could tell Monica wanted to laugh her ass off when after that will reading, cause it was like I could tell she wanted to say "in your face, bitch." I could tell. Anyway, Maxie. Seriously, how you gonna sit there and tell Spinelli he don't got the right to call you Maximista no more? Like, are you really that petty? Or because that man moved on with his life and you're gonna be that petty? Like, seriously, grow up, Maxie. My God, how immature can you be at your age? Grow the fuck up, little girl. Like, seriously, you a grown ass fucking woman. You acting that immature? I understand you love him and all that, but it took all of this to get you to finally admit your true feelings to him once he moved on with another chick that actually cherishes him. I hate people like Maxie because to me, it's Maxie being selfish. It's selfish because when you had him, you treated him like trash. Now that he left you, he moved on with another woman that actually cherishes him, treats him like a king, and he treats her like a queen, and they vibing, they getting along, they got so much in common. That's when you want him back? No, it don't. That's you being selfish. So that way, what's gonna happen? You gonna get back with him, and then what? After a week, after a month, you gonna start getting sick of him and start fucking around with somebody else and start lying to him again? No, Spinelli deserves better, and he has better. Ellie. And I love when Ellie walked into the church and stuff like that. You know, she tried her hardest to be there for Spinelli. I love that because at least she tried to be there for him, and I love that. I don't know if y'all noticed on Danny's face when he was looking at Ellie and stuff when she said, "Is this the baby in question? This must be the baby in question," when she was talking about the DNA and all that stuff. Danny had this look on his face like, "Mom, who is this weird chick staring at me?" I was just dying when I saw him poke that lip out and him boil his face up. I was like, that is definitely Jason. I was like, yo, that is Jason's child. I swear, the way he boiled his little lips up. I was like, oh my God, this baby be killing me. They picked the perfect kid to be Jason's son. I cannot wait till this boy is a teenager. I seriously can't. Anyway, let me say something about my girl Molly. Oh my God. Molly is like the daughter anybody would always want. She's so headstrong. She got a good head on her shoulder. This girl did a novel at her age and in high school. I think, what is she, a freshman in high school? Correct me if I'm wrong. But she wrote a whole novel. I was like, wow. And then when Starr was saying that she could talk to Todd about publishing that novel, I just didn't like how Molly was like selling herself short. You know, like just selling herself short, saying, oh, he wouldn't want to publish this. I'm like, Molly, you got to think positive. Don't think negative. You're a smart girl. Like, she's brilliant. I love that. I was like, yo, Alexis did something right with that girl when she raised her. She really raised her smart. I swear. Like, she was just born smart. Rick would be so proud. Speaking of Rick Lansing, I swear, Rick Hurst is not on any soap right now, right? Why can't they bring the character of Rick Lansing back? This is a time where Molly needs her father. I mean, she just wrote a novel. This is something Rick would be so proud of. Like, he has a very smart daughter. I think he would be so proud of this girl. Like, seriously, I'm proud of her, and she's just a character, like, and I'm proud. And I adore it. Like, I just love it. She just melted me today. I'm like, yo, she did the damn thing with that novel. I'm like, and I love it. Like, she's just so headstrong, so smart. I wish that she would have did a novel in real life, because I probably would definitely read it. But the novel kind of, with the characters Christina and Hank, it kind of sounds like she's talking about her sister and Trey. Because Trey do got this mysteriousness to him a little bit, you know, about his past and stuff. You know, he's a little mysterious. But the way she described Christina as being independent and smart and all that, I'm like, I know you're not talking about your sister. There's nothing about Christina that says independent in my view. I'm just saying. But I love the scenes with Molly and Starr because, you know, I could definitely see them being besties and stuff like that. You know, even though Starr is a couple years older than her, I could definitely see them being besties though. And you know, Molly is real close to Michael and everything else, so I could definitely see that. Trey, I feel so bad for Trey though. He's been living in the basement of a church. I feel so bad for this kid. I am so pissed at his father. How the fuck do you just die and not save up a nest egg or something for your son? Like, you knew that you were, dealing with dangerous people, and you didn't set up a trust or something, some type of money to help your son. Like, seriously, like, you are a piece of trash. Like, Joe Jr. was such a piece of shit as a father. Make sure your son got something. He's sitting here in Port Charles, in a town where he really don't know anybody, sleeping in a basement of a church. I mean, but at least, the good thing about it is at least he's eating, and at least he got a place to lay his head, and he's not directly on the streets. You know what I mean? But I just couldn't help but feel sorry for the kid. I just couldn't help that, because nobody should have to live like that. But I am glad that Christina was there for him. She treated him to lunch, and they was talking. I could see a little chemistry between them. But I just think it is time for Trey to leave the show, because he doesn't really bring anything to the show anymore. Like, well, he never really did, but he brought a little drama and stuff, with the mob princess and, stuff like that. I was sick of that storyline, but, he did something good. Anyway, I love the Maxie and Lulu scenes, because I remember back in 07, 08, Maxie and Lulu could not stand each other. Now look at them, the best of friends. I cannot believe Maxie is going to be her surrogate. I just cannot believe that. I cannot wait to see this pan out. But I already know she's doing all this for Spinelli's benefit, so that way Spinelli could see her in a different light, of course. But I can't wait to see this. Her being a surrogate, all big and pregnant with stretch marks. Please, Maxie. But I can't wait to see this shit. I already know it's probably going to be funny as fuck. I can't wait to see it. Now, back to this quartermaine situation. Finally, I knew it wouldn't take long for AJ to be back in power at ELQ. He's a shareholder again. I think it's time for AJ or Monica or somebody to be the new CEO of ELQ. But I already know Ned is going to do everything in his power to make sure that his mother don't get fired as CEO of ELQ. I'm glad Sky is a shareholder in ELQ, and she got her stuff together. It's good that Edward included her in the will, which I'm sure he would have. I'm just glad Danny, is being taken care of and stuff like that. He got his 6%. He's a baby, and he's a stockholder of a Fortune 500 company. My God. Congratulations, Daniel. Your father would be proud. Why it sound like I'm losing my voice? Like, I don't know. It just sounds like that. Anyway. Today's episode, like I said, was wonderful. I enjoyed every fucking bit of it. It was just everything I hoped for and I imagined for. Frank, Ron, y'all been doing a good job so far. Y'all better keep it up. Don't piss me off. I just wish Dylan could have been here for the reading of the will, the funeral. Thanksgiving. I just wish Dylan could have been here. I'm still pissed that B&B didn't allow him to come, or I don't know if the producers of General Hospital even reached out to him, or but I wish Dylan could have been here. I need to ask this question, because I forgot about what happened to Edward's bastard son, Jimmy Lee Hope. Whatever happened to him? Did he die or something? Because I don't remember him that much. But I'm sure y'all remember Jimmy Lee. Well, some of y'all who've been watching General Hospital for a while, I'm sure y'all would remember Jimmy Lee. But anyway, tomorrow's episode I'm kind of not looking forward to, because now we got to see Faison and Johnny. I do not want to see Johnny's pussy ass. But anyway, I hope everybody have a wonderful day, wonderful night, because it is dark here where I am. And be sure to tune in tonight. I'm pretty sure, I hope I'm not wrong, it is tonight. Vanessa Marcel, a.k.a. Brenda Barrett, formerly Corinthos Jackson Morgan. I just had to throw that in here. She will be on Hawaii 5-0, CBS, 10 o'clock tonight. I'll definitely be tuning in. And we definitely need to support my girl, Kelly Monaco. She needs to win Dancing with the Stars for the second time. We need to get out there. We need to make sure she win this shit. She got to do it. I hope everybody have a wonderful night. Enjoy. I will see everybody tomorrow. Let's go, Kelly Monaco. We got to get it. See y'all later.